What's up, guys? Scotty2Hockey here, aka the Average Hockey Fan, and Nick Suzuki and the Guelph Storm have done it. They've won the OHL Championship, and Nick Suzuki is the playoff MVP of the OHL, led the entire CHL in points this year. His line mate and teammate Isaac Ratcliffe had 5 points in this game. They completely dominated the game after the first 30 minutes. Ratcliffe had 2 goals, 2 assists. Suzuki assisted on one of those goals, had another goal himself. Absolutely great game for Guelph. And as for Nick Suzuki, I had written down, Nick Suzuki and the Guelph Storm have won the OHL Championship. They defeated Ottawa 8-3. Captain Isaac Ratcliffe, Suzuki, and Dmitry Shmerikov were all key contributors with a combined 12 points. I'm not going to lie, in this game, Ratcliffe stole the show with a 5-point performance, including 2 goals in the second period. But these entire playoffs, Suzuki and Ratcliffe have been lighting up the stat sheet, sending opposing players home with fear. Suzuki led the entire CHL and OHL in playoffs this year and truly cemented himself as a blue-chip elite prospect for the Montreal Canadiens. Now he and his Guelph teammates have punched their ticket to Memorial Cup round-robin tournament, where he is sure to face off against other Habs prospects like Joel Teasdale. Montreal had a prospect in every CHL final this year. The Memorial Cup is considered the hardest cup to win in Canadian junior hockey, and the odds are a Habs prospect will be raising it this year. Go Habs, go! And as for Guelph, they did not have an easy run. They swept Kitchener in the first round. It looked like they were going to have a bit of an easier run than what they did. Ended up going down 3-0 to London, but stormed back in that series like their name entails, Guelph Storm, and ended up winning it in 7, won 4 straight. Suzuki was a key contributor. In 7 games where Guelph has faced elimination, Suzuki has had 20 points, almost 3 points a game. And in the next series against Saginaw, they were down 3-1. Guelph and Suzuki once again stormed back, won that series in 7. They went down 2-0 to Ottawa, and this series looked like they were going to go all the way to the final and lose it in the final. Nope. They stormed back once again, won 4 straight, and won the series in 6. Guelph Storm, no pun intended. That name fits perfect for this team. Players like Nate Starr, Isaac Ratcliffe, and especially Nick Suzuki, who got the MVP of the tournament, have completely stepped up this year for Guelph, and congratulations to the Guelph Storm on winning the OHL playoffs. Now, Guelph is going to go into the Memorial Cup in a 4-team round-robin tournament where they face a host team, the winner of the QMJHL Finals, and the winner of the WHL Finals. And in the winner of the QMJHL Finals, that could be Joel Teasdale. That could be another high-end Habs prospect that Suzuki could end up facing off against. So we will see what happens, guys. But as for Habs prospects, it's definitely interesting this year. And the best of them are looking like Nick Suzuki, Ryan Poehling, Caden Primiu, Alexander Romanov, and Joel Teasdale is definitely cementing his ticket this year as a very good prospect for the Habs too. We have the World Junior MVP. We have one of the best, if not the best, goaltending prospect in the world. We have the OHL Playoff MVP now with 42 points in the OHL playoffs. And we also have a great QMJHL player who's leading the QMJHL finals in Joel Teasdale. What can I say? The sky's the limit. And as for Nick Suzuki, I'm not going to get too into his stats. I'll leave a video up at the end of this video, and you guys can check it out. I've done a few other Suzuki videos where I've went in depth to his stats. I've pretty much covered his entire OHL playoffs the best I could, series by series. But as for Suzuki and his entire playoff run, in 24 games played, he had 16 goals, 26 assists, 42 points. Not bad at all considering it's a Guelph Storm franchise record. Absolute blue chip prospect, kills penalties, excellent on the power play, knows how to cycle the puck, has crisp passing, an excellent shot, and a good hockey IQ. The only thing this kid really needs to work on, he could put on a bit more mass, get a bit bigger, a little bit stronger on the puck, and I would like to see him get a bit more speedier myself. He's kind of one of those guys that's kind of stoic on the ice. He knows what he's going to do. He carries it up. He doesn't use too much speed. He doesn't generate too much speed, but he isn't slow at the same time by any means. So that's my take on Nick Suzuki and the OHL Championship Storm. The OHL champions, Guelph Storm, excuse me. I got a little bit excited there. I just finished watching the Raptors game. The Raptors bet the 76ers in 7. Kawhi Leonard hit the game-winning shot. So I'm a bit excited here, guys. Go Habs, go. Great night for Habs fans. Great night for Raptors fans. Seeing Nick Suzuki win this tournament after after the playoffs he had, he really deserved to win the championship. And I literally said it a couple of videos ago, a couple of weeks ago. If this kid keeps playing like he's playing, he's going to end up winning the OHL final with the Guelph Storm, and he's going to end up being the MVP. He won the OHL final. He was the MVP. Scotty 2 Hockey, a.k.a. the average hockey fan. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring the bell for my upcoming videos, and feel free to leave a comment on what you guys thought. Nick Suzuki and the Guelph Storm OHL champions. Go Habs, go!